Assalamu alaikum and welcome to a very special Your event. We're here in Trafalgur Square to celebrate Eid. That's right, it's Eid in the Square, the London Mayor's annual Eid event for all Londoners. As you can tell, it's very windy, but that hasn't stopped people from all cultures, all backgrounds, Muslims and non-Muslims, coming here to celebrate Eid. There's lots on. There's food, there's stalls, there's music, like Qawwali singers. They've already kicked things off. So let's go and explore and find out what's happening at Eid in the Square. So I'm here with Abs Hark from the CPI. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam. Thank you very much for meeting me here today.
I mean, we're here. It's a great day, isn't it?
Yes, it's Eid in the Square 2019, courtesy of the Mayor of London.
And I introduced you as being from the CPI. What is the CPI?
Right, so I work for Commander Mark McEwen. We deal with crime prevention, inclusion and engagement on a strategic level for the Met Police. So we decide what we do as an organisation and how we deliver it.
Tell me, what is happening today? Why are the police here today?
First of all, thank you very much for putting a hat on. So part of my role involves recruitment outreach for London. So London is a very big community. We have almost 9 million people here with almost 300 different languages that are spoken here. So London is very diverse. The BAME community here about 40%, and as an organisation we want to represent the communities that we serve. So we are keen to recruit and attract people from different communities to come and serve the community here. We want to break down barriers, we want to build community cohesion, and we want to build trust in the organisation really. So being here, it's multi-faith, lots of people from different faith groups coming together to understand what one another's about and obviously celebrate difference.
And of course, this is a really important event to be able to do that. But there will be people out there who are sceptical of the police. And you know what? A lot amongst the Muslim communities, especially with what happens, you sort of touched upon the need to sort of be a part of the community. Why is it important for Muslims to sort of join the police in whichever capacity?
For me, it really is that community. So the police are the community and the community are the police, and that's how it should be seen as really. The Metropolitan Police, we police by consent, so that's how it works in the UK. And I think the real important thing is that obviously my current commissioner is keen to reflect London, and where the population, BAME population is 40%, and we only have 14%. If we have more people that are actually from different backgrounds, we can serve the community better. So we'll have a far greater understanding when the officers turn up to deal with things. You can train people to deliver certain things, but training is only so good. If someone's got that cultural understanding of that community, it does deliver far better service as far as we're concerned. And we're keen that our interactions with Londoners, the first impression is a really important one, and we want to get it right.
And I'm seeing, sorry to cut you off, but I'm just seeing a lot of children. They're here right behind us, trying on the police hats, trying on the police uniform. And this might be the first time they've actually interacted with, not police officers generally, but police officers who look like us.
Yeah, so the whole purpose about being here is sometimes people say, oh, if you be naughty, we're going to get the police on you. It's not about that. We want to break down barriers. We want to appeal to everybody. So my own personal belief is we start young. So let's talk to the kids, talk to the young people. We've been engaging with young people today, talk about their experiences and how we can build upon that really. So as you can see, we've had a great big line of people here to see us, to talk about police careers, talk about opportunities, joining cadets. What I'd like to say is at the moment we're celebrating 100 years of women in policing. So 1919 is the first introduction of women in policing. We've come a long way since. We've got the first women commissioner. So again, really, really important that we have lots of young people joining the police service, and obviously women as well. But in terms of our volunteer police cadets at the moment, so we've managed to achieve a 50% BAME community of volunteer police cadets in the service. So we want to increase that and want to increase the confidence. So things like this, I think, break down barriers. We're open, they can try the kit on, and sometimes for joining the police service, if you see yourself in that uniform, take that selfie, you're halfway there.
Who frequently raises awareness and funds for the Rohingya and Syrian refugees. Ringing any bells yet, people?
Okay, let's give you another one.
Oh, getting warmer.
In 2017, he was included on the front cover of the annual Times 100 most influential people in the world.
All right, so if you think you've got it, on 3, I want you to shout out his name. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we can't hear you, London. Who's about to come out here? 1, 2, 3. Oh, thank you. Put your hands together and give a very, very warm welcome to the incredibly talented Riz Ahmed.
Yo, they ever ask you where you from? Like, where you really from? The question seems simple, but the answer's kinda long. I could tell them Wembley, but I don't think that's what they want. But I don't want to say more, because anything I say is wrong. Like, Britain's where I'm born, and I love a cup of tea and that. But tea ain't from Britain, it's from where my DNA is at. And where my jeans are from, people don't really wear jeans in that. Or MC like in NYC, where I stack my peas in that. Yo, skinheads meant I never really loved the British flag. And my stomach would react when I went back to pack. And my ancestors Indian, but India was not for us. But my people built the West. We even gave the skinheads swastikas. Now, everybody everywhere want their country back. Well, if you want me back to where I'm from, then bruv, I need a map. Or if everyone just wants their stuff back, then that's blessed for us. You only built a piece in this place, yo, the rest was us. Yo, maybe I'm from everywhere and nowhere, no man's land, between the trenches, nobody goes there, but it's fertilized by the brown bodies fought for Britain in the wars, so when I spit, a poppy grows there. I'll make my own place in this business or Britishness. Your question's just limiting, it's based on appearances. Stop trying to find a box for us. I'll make my own and epoxy concept of us. Very few fit these labels, so I'm repping for the rest of us who know that there's no place like home and that stretches us. Who code switch, so don't take the mick with cricket tests for us or question us about our loyalty, our blood and sweat's enough. Born under a sun that you made too hot for us. Kidnapped by empire and diaspora fostered us. Raised by Bhangra garage and halal southern fried chicken shops. A junglist, a jungly, I'm Mowgli from the Jungle Book. I'm Mo Salah in the box. I'm at the mosh pit and the mosque. I bend words like Brown and West until they just spell what? My tribe is a quest to a place that was lost to us, and its name is dignity. So where I'm from is not your problem, bruv. Where I'm from is a place the whole world has built with its blood. Where I'm from is a place where history meets future, and that's us. Where I'm from is a place where every mansion's next to council blocks, and the mayor kinda looks like me, and his dad used to drive a bus. So if you wanna ask me where I'm from, then I'm a Londoner. If you wanna ask me where I'm from, then it's London, bruv. If you wanna ask me where I'm from, then it's London, cuz. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for my mayor, your mayor, Sadiq Khan.
What is so wonderful about Eid and the square today is here we have many, many non-Muslims celebrating Eid. So for those of you who are Muslims here today, let's give a massive round of applause for the non-Muslims here today. let me say this. It's been my pleasure to be your mayor for the next 3 years. I'm looking forward to the next 30 years as your mayor. And I want to say this, make sure when you speak to somebody, when you return home to your community, when you speak to a friend around the country, when you speak to friends, family around the world, you tell them three very important words. London is open.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. It's good to be here.
Thank you very much for hosting Eid in the Square again. Why is Eid in the Square so important, not just to London as the capital, but to the UK?
It's really important. We're a beacon for the rest of the world, and what we want to do is show people that actually here in London, you can be a proud Londoner, but also a proud Muslim. And the wonderful thing about Eid in the Square is that we don't just have Muslims celebrating Eid, but many non-Muslims as well, because it's important that we bust some of the myths about our faith, but it's also lovely to see non-Muslims celebrating an important festival to us.
And as Muslims, of course, we get a lot of backlash in this country and, of course, worldwide. Our place in London is cemented, especially with having a mayor like yourself. Why? What role do we play? Tell everybody at Islam Channel what role we play.
Look, one of the things that we should be really proud of is the massive contribution we make towards London being the greatest city in the world, economically, socially and culturally. It shows the positive we do. You meet many successful Londoners who are businessmen or businesswomen, doctors, journalists, politicians, scientists, teachers. They are proud Londoners but also proud Muslims, and we've got to realise that actually, yes, of course, there's a small minority who do bad things, use the name of Islam to justify it, but they're a small minority. And the good news about things like Eid in the Square is we get to celebrate our festival, but also it should give us a sense of belonging. We belong here, and the rest of the world is jealous that we've got such a fantastic relationship with our city.
Absolutely. I'm really proud to be a Londoner and very proud to be a Muslim. And of course, Eid was just the other day. Tell me, how did you celebrate Eid? What was the best thing about Eid for you?
Putting on 3 stones. Although iftars, I'm quite generous with what I eat, but it's lovely to spend time at home with the family. My mum loves spoiling her children and grandchildren. It is a nice family event. And one of the great things about Eid is you get to see family and friends you've not seen, and it is an important celebration. Obviously, it fell on a weekday, and we managed to organise Eid in the Square on Saturday. And it's wonderful to see so many thousands of. The great thing is men, women, children, different generations celebrating Eid in our square.
Thank you so much for your time, and Eid Mubarak once again.
Eid Mubarak, and all Islam Channel viewers, Eid Mubarak.
Thank you so much. Of course, Eid would not be complete without food, and Eid in the Square does not disappoint. We've got food from all over the world, just over here. I can smell the delicious aroma, so I think it's about time I went and spoke to and, of course, try some of this delicious food. I've managed to get myself right here behind Golden Cubic Grill. It's busy here, it's hot here, everything's happening. We've got sausages, we've got kebabs, we've got all the rock. Oh, chicken, let's find out. Tell me about what's happening here. So we're just selling Mediterranean food, really yummy, fresh, really nice. Well, that's another year for Eid in the Square here in Trafalgar Square. It's been a lovely event, and it truly is one of those few events that happen in London that brings the whole of the London community together. All that leaves me to say is Eid Mubarak and Assalamu alaikum.